My beloved child, if you believe this, like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you believe in God, type, "I really love you, God." And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. God bless you, my child. Type Amen. My beloved child, I come to you with a message of urgency and importance. The days ahead carry weight, and it is essential that you remain vigilant and aware of the signs that are being shown to you. There are forces at work in this world that may seek to distract you, to pull your attention away from the path that has been laid before you. Do not let yourself be swayed by these influences. Keep your heart and mind focused on what is true and righteous. As the days unfold, you may feel a sense of unease, a stirring within your spirit that something is shifting. This is not to bring you fear, but to prepare you for the tasks that lie ahead. The world is changing, and with these changes come challenges that will test your faith, your resilience, and your commitment to the journey we are on together. I want you to understand, my beloved, that the trials you may face are not meant to break you, but to strengthen you. Each moment of difficulty is an opportunity to grow, to deepen your trust in me, and to refine your spirit. When the road seems tough, know that I am with you, guiding your steps, and providing you with the strength you need to move forward. In the coming days, there will be moments where decisions must be made quickly. I urge you to seek my wisdom in these moments, to listen for my voice, and to trust the guidance I will provide. It is crucial that you do not act out of haste or fear, but from a place of calm and assurance, knowing that I am leading you. Be cautious of the distractions that will come. They may appear harmless, even enticing, but they are designed to pull you away from your purpose. Whether through words that stir doubt, situations that bring confusion, or emotions that cloud your judgment, these distractions can lead you astray if you are not careful. Stay anchored in the truth that I have spoken to you, and do not let the noise of the world drown out my voice. You may encounter people who will challenge your beliefs, who will question your faith, and who may try to lead you down a path that is not meant for you. Be gentle with them, for they may not understand what has been revealed to you. Yet stand firm in your convictions, knowing that the foundation upon which you stand is solid and unshakable. Your faith will be a light to others, even if they do not realize it at the time. My beloved child, in these days, I also want to remind you of the importance of community. Surround yourself with those who share your faith, who will support you and lift you up in times of need. The journey is not meant to be walked alone. There is strength in unity, and together you can face whatever comes your way. Be there for one another, encourage one another, and build each other up, for this will be crucial in the days to come. I know there are times when you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it seems like the burdens you carry are too much to bear. In these moments, remember that you are not carrying them alone. I am here with you, helping to bear the load, and I will not let you fall under its weight. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me, and I will give you rest. Let go of the worries and fears that have been weighing you down, and trust that I am working all things for your good. The path ahead may not always be clear, and there will be moments of uncertainty. But know this, my beloved, I am already in your future. I see what lies ahead, and I have prepared the way for you. Trust in the plan that has been set before you, even when you cannot see the full picture. Each step you take in faith is bringing you closer to the fulfillment of the promises I have made to you. In these coming days, it is important to guard your heart and mind. The enemy will try to sow seeds of doubt, fear, and confusion, but you must stand firm against these attacks. Keep your thoughts fixed on what is true, honorable, and pure. Do not allow the negativity of the world to take root in your heart. Instead, fill your mind with my words of truth and let them be your guide. There will be times when you are tempted to stray from the path, to take shortcuts, or to seek an easier way. But remember, my beloved, that the road I have called you to walk is one of purpose and meaning. It may not always be the easiest path, but it is the one that will lead you to the fulfillment of your destiny. Stay true to the calling that has been placed on your life, and do not be swayed by the lure of temporary comforts or fleeting pleasures. As you move forward, be mindful of the people you allow into your inner circle. Not everyone who crosses your path is meant to walk alongside you for the long term. Discernment will be key in this season. Pay attention to the fruit that people produce in their lives, and let that be your guide in determining who you allow to influence your journey. Surround yourself with those who are walking in alignment with the truth and who will encourage you to stay the course. In the days to come, there will be opportunities for you to share the light that you carry with those around you. Do not be afraid to let your light shine, for it is needed in this world. Whether through a kind word, a compassionate gesture, or a bold act of faith, your light has the power to make a difference in the lives of others. Do not underestimate the impact that even the smallest act of love can have. You are a vessel of my love and grace, and I have placed you where you are for a reason. Trust that every interaction, every conversation, and every moment has a purpose in my grand design. As you continue to walk this path, remember to take time to rest and recharge. The journey is long, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. Make space in your life for moments of quiet reflection and connection with me. It is in these moments that you will find the strength and clarity you need to keep moving forward. Do not neglect your need for rest, for it is in rest that you will be restored. My beloved child, you are not alone in this journey. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for your every need. Trust in me, and know that I am working all things together for your good. The days ahead may bring challenges, but they will also bring opportunities for growth, for healing, and for a deeper connection with me. Stay alert, stay focused, and stay in tune with my voice. I am leading you into a future filled with hope and promise, and I will not let you fall. The road you walk will not always be straight and smooth. At times, it may seem as though obstacles appear out of nowhere, and the path becomes twisted and difficult to follow. Do not let this dishearten you, my child. These twists and turns are part of the journey, designed not to lead you astray, but to strengthen your resolve. Each obstacle you encounter is an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn something new about yourself and the path you are on. Embrace these challenges with an open heart, for they are not placed before you without purpose. In these days, you may find that your patience is tested more than ever before. Circumstances may not unfold as quickly as you would like, and it may seem as though progress is slow. But know this: every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Do not be discouraged by what seems like delays, for timing is in my hands. Trust that everything is unfolding according to the plan I have set for you, and that what seems like waiting is actually preparation. Use this time to deepen your connection with me, to grow in wisdom and understanding, and to strengthen your faith. You may feel the urge to rush ahead, to push things forward on your own. But remember, my beloved, that haste can lead to missteps. Patience is not about passivity, but about trusting in the timing of what is meant to be. When you feel anxious or impatient, turn to me, and I will provide you with the peace and assurance you need. Rest in the knowledge that I am at work in your life, even when you cannot see it. The seeds you have planted will bear fruit in due time, and the harvest will be plentiful. In the coming days, be mindful of your words. Words carry power, more than you may realize. The words you speak can either build up or tear down, both in your own life and in the lives of others. Choose your words carefully, and let them be a reflection of the love and truth that I have placed within you. Speak words of encouragement, hope, and faith, even in the face of challenges. The words you speak have the power to shape your reality, to create an atmosphere of peace or one of discord. Let your words be a force for good in the world, and use them to uplift those around you. There will be moments when you are tempted to speak out of anger or frustration. In those times, pause and seek my guidance before you speak. Words spoken in haste or anger can cause harm that is difficult to undo. Instead, let your words be filled with grace, even when it is difficult. This does not mean that you must remain silent in the face of injustice or wrongdoing, but that you must speak from a place of wisdom and love, rather than from a place of anger or fear. As you navigate the days ahead, you may encounter situations that seem unfair or unjust. You may feel as though you are being treated unjustly, or that others are not seeing the full picture. In these moments, trust that I see everything and that justice is mine. Do not seek to take matters into your own hands, for that path can lead to bitterness and resentment. Instead, trust that I will bring about justice in my way and in my time. Keep your heart free from bitterness, and do not allow anger to take root within you. You may find that not everyone will understand the path you are walking. Some may question your decisions, others may doubt your intentions, and still, others may seek to undermine your efforts. Do not be swayed by the opinions of others, for they do not see the full picture as I do. Stay true to the calling that has been placed upon your life, and do not be discouraged by the doubts or criticisms of others. You are walking a unique path, one that has been crafted specifically for you. Trust in that, and know that I am with you every step of the way. In these days, I want you to be mindful of your thoughts. Just as your words carry power, so do your thoughts. The thoughts you entertain can shape your reality, influencing how you see the world and how you respond to the situations around you. When negative thoughts arise, do not allow them to take root in your mind. Instead, replace them with thoughts of truth and light. Focus on what is good, what is true, and what is pure. Let your mind be filled with thoughts that bring peace, rather than those that bring fear or doubt. There may be times when it feels as though the world around you is filled with chaos and confusion. In those moments, turn your focus inward, to the peace that I have placed within you. The world may be in turmoil, but you do not have to be. The peace that I give you is not dependent on external circumstances, but is a deep, abiding peace that comes from knowing that you are loved and cared for, no matter what is happening around you. Let that peace be your anchor in the storm, and do not allow the chaos of the world to disrupt the calm that I have placed within you. My beloved child, as you move forward, remember that you are not defined by your past. The mistakes you have made, the wrong turns you have taken, do not determine your future. You are a new creation in me, and I am continually working to bring about transformation in your life. Do not dwell on the past, but look forward to the future with hope and anticipation. The journey ahead is filled with promise, and I am leading you into a future that is filled with purpose and joy. In the days to come, you may find that old wounds resurface, that past hurts come back to mind. When this happens, do not push them away or try to ignore them. Instead, bring them to me, and allow me to bring healing to those areas of your life. Healing is a process, and it takes time, but know that I am with you in that process. I am the healer of hearts, and I can bring restoration to even the most broken places. Do not be afraid to confront the pain of the past, for it is through that confrontation that true healing can occur. The days ahead may bring moments of solitude, times when you feel alone in your journey. But know this, my beloved, even in your solitude, you are never truly alone. I am always with you, walking beside you and carrying you when you are too weary to walk on your own. When you feel isolated or alone, turn to me, and I will provide you with the comfort and companionship you seek. I am your constant companion, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. As you continue on this journey, do not forget the importance of gratitude. Even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude has the power to shift your perspective, to lift your spirits, and to bring you closer to me. When you feel overwhelmed or discouraged, take a moment to reflect on the blessings in your life. No matter how small they may seem, these blessings are reminders of my love and provision for you. Let gratitude be a regular practice in your life, and you will find that it brings you peace and joy, even in the midst of trials. My beloved child, the days ahead will not be without difficulty, but they will also be filled with opportunity. Opportunity to grow, to learn, to love, and to serve. Embrace these opportunities with an open heart, and trust that I am guiding you every step of the way. You are never alone in this journey, for I am with you always, leading you, protecting you, and providing for your every need. The road ahead will require not only perseverance, but also flexibility. Life's circumstances may shift, and what you once thought was certain may suddenly change. In these moments, do not resist the change out of fear or uncertainty. Instead, adapt with grace and trust that every alteration to your course serves a purpose far greater than you can perceive. Flexibility is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom, for it shows that you are willing to flow with the direction I lead you, even when it seems different from your expectations. You must also remain steadfast in hope, for hope is the light that will guide you through even the darkest times. When doubt and despair seek to cloud your vision, cling to hope as your anchor. Hope is not the absence of struggle, but the assurance that beyond every challenge, there is a new dawn waiting to rise. Even when the way ahead seems hidden in shadows, do not let go of the hope that I have instilled within you. It will be the beacon that lights your way, no matter how long the night may seem. As you move forward, I want you to remember the power of compassion. The world around you may at times seem harsh and unkind, but do not allow it to harden your heart. Compassion is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It is through compassion that you can extend grace to those who may not deserve it, love to those who may not expect it, and understanding to those who may not ask for it. When you show compassion, you are reflecting the heart that I have placed within you, a heart that loves unconditionally and sees the value in every soul. There will be moments when you are tempted to judge others harshly, especially when their actions do not align with your values or beliefs. But remember, my beloved, that judgment belongs to me alone. Your task is not to condemn, but to show love, even to those who may seem unlovable. It is through love and compassion that hearts are changed, not through harsh words or condemnation. Let your actions be a reflection of the love that I have for all of humanity, and trust that in doing so, you are making a difference, even if you do not see it immediately. In these days, it is also important to cultivate a spirit of generosity. This does not only refer to material wealth, but to your time, your energy, your attention, and your love. The world around you is in need of generosity, of people who are willing to give without expecting anything in return. When you give of yourself, you are not only blessing others, but also opening yourself up to receive the blessings that I have in store for you. Generosity is a reflection of a heart that trusts in my provision, knowing that there is always enough, and that in giving, you are never left lacking. Be mindful of how you spend your time, for time is a precious gift that should not be wasted. There will be many demands on your time, many things that seek to distract you or pull you away from what truly matters. Be discerning in how you choose to spend your time, and make sure that it aligns with the purpose I have set before you. Time spent in connection with me, in serving others, and in pursuing the passions I have placed within your heart is time well spent. Do not allow the trivial matters of the world to consume your time, but focus on what truly matters. My beloved child, I want you to understand the importance of rest. Rest is not a sign of laziness or a lack of productivity, but a necessary part of the rhythm of life. Just as the earth needs time to rest and rejuvenate in order to bear fruit, so do you. When you rest, you are allowing yourself to be replenished, to be filled with the energy and strength you need to continue on the journey. Do not neglect the need for rest, for it is in rest that you will find the clarity and peace you need to move forward with purpose. Rest is not only about physical rest, but also about finding rest for your soul. In the midst of the busyness and chaos of life, it is easy to become weary, to feel as though you are running on empty. When this happens, turn to me and allow me to fill you with my peace. Take time to withdraw from the noise of the world and find stillness in my presence. It is in these moments of stillness that you will hear my voice most clearly, guiding you, comforting you, and reminding you of the love I have for you. You may also find that the days ahead bring moments of uncertainty. The future may seem unclear, and you may wonder what lies ahead. In these times, do not be anxious about what is to come. Trust that I am already there, preparing the way for you. I know the plans I have for you, plans for good and not for harm, to give you a future filled with hope. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that I am at work in your life, and that everything is unfolding according to my perfect timing. Uncertainty can be unsettling, but it is also an opportunity for you to deepen your trust in me. When you do not have all the answers, when the path ahead seems unclear, that is when your faith has the opportunity to grow. Faith is not about knowing every detail of the journey, but about trusting that I am guiding you, even when the way is hidden from view. Lean into that trust, and let it be your foundation in times of uncertainty. In these days, I also want you to be aware of the importance of forgiveness. Forgiveness is not always easy, but it is essential for your peace and well-being. When you hold on to grudges or harbor resentment, it only weighs you down and prevents you from moving forward. Forgiveness is not about excusing the wrongs that have been done to you, but about releasing the hold they have on your heart. When you forgive, you are setting yourself free, allowing yourself to walk in the fullness of the peace and joy that I have for you. There may be people in your life who have hurt you deeply, and the thought of forgiving them may seem impossible. But remember, my beloved, that forgiveness is not something you have to do on your own. I am here to help you, to give you the strength and grace you need to forgive, even when it seems too difficult. When you forgive, you are not only freeing yourself, but you are also opening the door for healing and reconciliation. Do not let the pain of the past keep you bound, but step into the freedom that forgiveness brings. Forgiveness is not just for others, but also for yourself. There may be things in your own life that you are holding on to, mistakes you have made, or regrets that weigh heavily on your heart. I want you to know that you are already forgiven. The mistakes of your past do not define you, and you do not have to carry the weight of them any longer. Let go of the guilt and shame, and allow yourself to walk in the freedom that comes from knowing you are loved and forgiven. As you continue on this journey, I want you to keep your eyes open to the beauty that surrounds you. The world is filled with my creation, and there is beauty in even the smallest of things. When life feels overwhelming, take a moment to pause and appreciate the beauty of the world around you. Whether it is the warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of birds singing, or the gentle breeze that carries the scent of flowers, these are reminders of my presence and my love for you. Let the beauty of creation be a source of comfort and inspiration as you move forward. In these days, you may find yourself longing for deeper connection, both with me and with those around you. Connection is an essential part of the human experience, and it is through connection that you find meaning and purpose. Seek out opportunities to connect with others in meaningful ways, to share your heart and your experiences, and to listen to the stories of those around you. Connection is not only about what you can give, but also about what you can receive. Be open to the connections that come your way, and trust that each one serves a purpose in your journey. My beloved child, as you walk forward, I also call you to develop a heart of wisdom. Wisdom is more than knowledge or understanding. It is the ability to apply what you know in a way that brings about good in your life and the lives of others. True wisdom is rooted in humility, for it recognizes that you do not have all the answers, but you are willing to seek them from the right source. In these days, you will need wisdom to discern the path ahead, to navigate the challenges that arise, and to make decisions that align with the greater purpose I have for you. Seek wisdom above all else, for it will be your guide in times of uncertainty and your strength in moments of doubt. The world may offer you many opinions, many ideas, and many paths to follow, but not all of them will lead you to the truth. Be careful where you seek advice, and be mindful of who you allow to influence your journey. Wisdom comes from a deep connection with me, from listening to my voice and aligning your heart with my will. Let wisdom be your constant companion as you move forward, and trust that I will provide it to you generously when you ask for it. In these days, it is also essential to cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to rise after falling, and to keep moving forward even when the way is difficult. Life will present you with challenges, but it is your resilience that will allow you to overcome them. Resilience is not about never facing hardship, but about finding the strength to continue on despite it. When you face trials, remember that they are not the end of the story, but simply a chapter in the larger narrative of your life. Resilience is born from hope, from the belief that no matter what happens, there is always a way forward. It is about refusing to be defeated by circumstances, no matter how difficult they may seem. When you cultivate resilience, you are preparing yourself for whatever comes your way, knowing that you have the strength within you to endure and to thrive. Resilience is not something you develop overnight, but something that grows with each challenge you face. Embrace the difficulties as opportunities to strengthen your resilience, and trust that with each challenge, you are becoming stronger and more capable of handling whatever comes next. As you move forward, do not underestimate the importance of joy. Joy is not simply a fleeting emotion, but a deep, abiding sense of contentment and peace that comes from knowing that you are loved and cared for, no matter what. Joy is found not in the absence of difficulties, but in the presence of hope. It is a state of being that is not dependent on external circumstances, but on the internal assurance that you are walking in alignment with my will. In the days ahead, there will be moments of struggle, but there will also be moments of joy. Do not let the struggles overshadow the joy that is present in your life. Take time to celebrate the victories, no matter how small they may seem. Rejoice in the beauty of the world around you, in the love of those who support you, and in the knowledge that you are on a path of purpose and meaning. Joy is a gift that is available to you at all times, even in the midst of challenges. When you focus on joy, you are reminding yourself that there is always something to be thankful for, something to celebrate, and something to look forward to. My beloved child, as you continue on this journey, I want you to remember the importance of gratitude. Gratitude is not just a feeling, but a practice, a way of life. When you live with a heart of gratitude, you are opening yourself up to receive even more blessings. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, and it reminds you of the abundance that is already present in your life. Even in the midst of trials, there is always something to be grateful for. When you cultivate gratitude, you are inviting more goodness into your life, for you are acknowledging the gifts that have already been given to you. Gratitude is also a powerful tool for overcoming fear and doubt. When you focus on what is good in your life, it becomes easier to trust that more good is on its way. Gratitude reminds you that you are not alone, that you are supported, and that you are cared for. It is a way of affirming the abundance that is already present in your life, and it opens the door for even more blessings to flow in. Make gratitude a regular practice in your life, and watch as it transforms your perspective, your circumstances, and your heart. In these days, I also call you to cultivate courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward in spite of it. There will be times when fear tries to hold you back, when the unknown feels overwhelming, and when doubt creeps in. In those moments, I want you to remember that you are never alone. I am with you, giving you the strength and courage you need to take the next step. Courage is not about never feeling afraid, but about choosing to move forward anyway, trusting that I am guiding you and that I will never let you fall. Courage is required not only for the big challenges in life, but also for the small, everyday decisions that shape your journey. It takes courage to stay true to your values, to speak up for what is right, and to stand firm in your convictions, even when it is difficult. Courage is about staying the course, even when the way ahead is unclear. It is about trusting that I am with you every step of the way, and that I will give you the strength you need to face whatever comes your way. As you continue on this journey, I want you to remember the importance of love. Love is the foundation of everything I have called you to do, and it is the greatest gift you can offer to the world. Love is not just a feeling, but an action, a choice that you make each day to extend kindness, compassion, and grace to those around you. When you choose to love, you are reflecting my heart, and you're making a difference in the world, one act of love at a time. In the days ahead, you will have many opportunities to show love, both to those who are easy to love and to those who are more difficult. Do not shy away from these opportunities, for they are moments of grace, moments when you can make a lasting impact on someone's life. Love has the power to heal, to restore, and to bring light into even the darkest situations. When you choose to love, you are choosing to be a force for good in the world, and that is a choice that will always bear fruit. My beloved child, as you move forward, I want you to also be mindful of the importance of faithfulness. Faithfulness is about staying true to the path you have been called to walk, even when it is difficult, even when it is not convenient, and even when it seems that no one else is watching. Faithfulness is about consistency, about showing up day after day, even when the results are not immediately visible. It is about trusting that your efforts are not in vain, and that every step you take is bringing you closer to the fulfillment of the promises I have made to you. Faithfulness is not always glamorous, but it is essential. It is through faithfulness that you build a life of purpose and meaning, one step at a time. When you are faithful in the small things, you are preparing yourself for the greater things that are yet to come. Do not be discouraged by what seems like slow progress, for every act of faithfulness is a step forward on the journey I have set before you. Stay the course, and trust that I am working in and through your faithfulness to bring about something beautiful in your life. In these days, I also want you to remember the importance of humility. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself, but about recognizing that you are part of something greater than yourself. It is about acknowledging that you do not have all the answers, but that you are willing to seek them from the right source. Humility is about being teachable, about being open to growth and change, and about recognizing that you are on a journey of continuous learning. When you walk in humility, you are allowing yourself to be shaped and molded by the experiences you encounter along the way. You are open to learning from others, to receiving guidance and wisdom, and to growing into the person I have called you to be. Humility is not a sign of weakness, but of strength, for it shows that you are willing to learn, to grow, and to become the best version of yourself. Embrace humility as a companion on your journey, and trust that it will lead you to greater wisdom, greater understanding, and greater fulfillment. My beloved child, the days ahead are filled with opportunity. opportunity to grow, to learn, to love, and to serve. Embrace these opportunities with an open heart and trust that I am guiding you every step of the way. You are never alone in this journey, for I am with you always, leading you, protecting you, and providing for your every need. My beloved child, as you move through the days ahead, I encourage you to cultivate the practice of discernment. Discernment is the ability to perceive truth in a world filled with confusion and uncertainty. It is the skill to separate what is of lasting value from what is fleeting and temporary. In the coming days, there will be many voices calling out to you, many paths that seem enticing, but not all of them will lead to life and purpose. Discernment will be your guide as you navigate these choices, allowing you to see beyond the surface and recognize what aligns with the truth that has been planted within you. Discernment requires a quiet spirit and a listening heart. It is not something that can be rushed or forced, but something that comes from a deep connection with me. In moments of decision, take the time to pause, to reflect, and to seek my guidance. Trust that I will speak to you in the stillness, providing you with the clarity and wisdom you need to move forward. Do not allow yourself to be swayed by the opinions of others or by the pressures of the world, but instead, listen for the still, small voice within you, the voice that will always lead you in the right direction. As you grow in discernment, you will also grow in confidence. Confidence not in your own abilities, but in the knowledge that you are being guided by a higher wisdom. This confidence will allow you to move forward with boldness, even in the face of uncertainty. It will give you the courage to take steps of faith, knowing that you are being led by a hand that will never let you fall. Trust in this guidance and let it be your anchor as you navigate the twists and turns of life. In these days, I also call you to cultivate a spirit of generosity, not just in material things, but in your time, your energy, and your love. Generosity is the overflow of a heart that knows it is blessed beyond measure. When you give of yourself, you are not only blessing others, but you are also opening yourself up to receive even more of my goodness. The more you give, the more you will find that your needs are met, often in ways that you could not have anticipated. Trust that there is always enough, and that as you pour out, I will continue to fill you up. Generosity is not just about grand gestures. It is also about the small, everyday acts of kindness that can have a profound impact. A kind word, a helping hand, a listening ear. These simple acts of love can be a source of hope and healing for those around you. Never underestimate the power of your presence in the lives of others. Your willingness to show up, to be there, and to offer your love and support is a gift that can change the course of someone's day or even their life. Be generous with your love and watch as it multiplies in ways you never imagined. As you move forward, I want to remind you of the importance of perseverance. There will be times when the road feels long and the journey arduous, but do not lose heart. Perseverance is the ability to keep going, even when the way is tough. It is about finding the strength to take one more step, even when you feel like you cannot go on. In those moments of weariness, remember that I am your strength. Lean on me and I will carry you through. Perseverance is not about never facing challenges, but about rising above them with a steadfast spirit and a heart that refuses to give up. There will be times when you feel like you are not making progress, when the results of your efforts are not immediately visible. In those moments, I want you to remember that growth often happens beneath the surface, in ways that are not always apparent. Trust that every step you take, every effort you make, is moving you closer to the fulfillment of the purpose I have for you. Persevere, my beloved, and know that your faithfulness will be rewarded in ways that far exceed your expectations. In these days, I also want you to focus on the power of hope. Hope is not a passive longing for things to get better, but an active expectation of good. It is the confident belief that, no matter what challenges arise, Something beautiful is on the horizon. Hope is what sustains you when the way seems dark, and it is what propels you forward when you are tempted to give up. Cling to hope, my beloved, for it is the light that will guide you through even the darkest of nights. Hope is not just for yourself, but also for those around you. In a world that can often seem filled with despair, you have the opportunity to be a beacon of hope for others. Your words, your actions, and your presence can be a source of encouragement and inspiration for those who are struggling. Do not be afraid to share the hope that is within you, for it is a gift that can bring light to even the most hopeless of situations. When you choose to live with hope, you are not only transforming your own life, but you are also making a difference in the lives of those around you. My beloved child, as you continue on this journey, I want you to know that you are never alone. I am with you in every moment, in every decision, and in every step you take. I am guiding you, protecting you, and providing for your every need. When the way ahead seems uncertain, trust that I am already there, preparing the way for you. When you feel overwhelmed, know that I am your refuge and strength. When you are weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. You are my beloved, and I am with you always. No matter what challenges arise, no matter what storms you may face, I am your constant companion. You are never alone in this journey, for I am by your side, leading you, supporting you, and holding you close. Trust in me and know that I will never leave you nor forsake you. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging, and it will carry you through whatever comes your way. And so, my beloved, move forward with confidence. Step into each new day with hope, with love, with faith, and with courage. Embrace the opportunities that lie before you, and trust that I am guiding you every step of the way. Know that you are loved, that you are seen, and that you are cherished. You are never alone, for I am with you always. Amen.